What's going on, guys? It's your host Ruben here, back again with another Rubik's Films action figure video review, and today we're going to be having a special look at the Neca Alien Covenant Xenomorph figure. So yeah, I've actually been waiting to do a review over this figure for quite a while actually. It's actually one of my favorite figures in my collection, especially by Neca. But yeah, as always, let's have a look at the box here, and then we'll take a look at the figure. So let's just leave this figure aside here, and I'm just going to let you know this figure is huge. I had to kind of like squeeze it in here in this box, because his knees are bent and everything in here, and his head's down. So yeah, here's the box. Really cool artwork, man. I really am loving this. It looks like all the other basic Neca box, the packages. You get the Xenomorph skull going on here, with the translucent dome right here. To the age of 17 and up. It's a good thing I'm not 17. And it says Alien Covenant right there. It says Xenomorph. I like the black. It's just like a flat black. I like it. On the side, you get a Xenomorph skull as well. It says Alien Covenant right there in small font. And on the top, it says warning, choking hazard. You don't want to choke on your alien. And then it says right there, Alien Covenant. On the bottom, just a bunch of words, 20th Century Fox. Oh, I miss 20th Century Fox. Now Disney owns them. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, and then it says NECA. It says NECA Real Toys right there. Everybody involved in making this figure. Really cool. And on the side, you get the rest of the alien skull right there, Xenomorph skull. On the back, you get a lot of things actually. On the bottom, it says Alien Covenant. And up here, it says Xenomorph, and it has got a beat up. I can't even talk. It's got a bit of a read up, so if you want to read it, you can pause it right now. Okay, and now you get other pictures right there. You get the picture of the figure right there standing really tall, and then you get the basically the artwork right here. You get this part right here, and then you also get that alien's Xenomorph skull right there from the side. So yeah, I really do love this packaging, really cool. So now let's have a look at the figure. Alright, so here it is, and to be honest, there's not that much to talk about when it comes to this alien figure. It doesn't come with much accessories, doesn't come with much. But as always, like every other NECA figure, it's just amazing to look at because the sculpting on this figure is amazing. It's like they just took it out of the film and just shrunk it to make it smaller. I mean, the ribs, I like how they make it all look like all slimy in some places. It's amazing, man. I mean, you got all the veins sticking out. It's great. People have been calling it protomorph, xenomorph, whatever. I call it a xenomorph. It's, you know, it's whatever. But yeah, I mean, just look at those fingers. Yeah, it's not like the original Xenomorph that you see from Alien and Aliens. It's a bit different. You know, it's not the big chap, or it's not the warriors. Because, I mean, they only have 3 fingers, if I remember correctly. But, you know, these protomorphs only have 5, you know, they have 5. They're like humans. They got 5 digits. Their feet are a bit different, though. He's got a lot of articulation, too. So really cool to pose around. However, it does take up a bunch of space on your shelf. So, yeah. Really cool. It's got double hinge knees right there. I'll do articulation later here. I also wanted to point out that the tail is bendable. It's got bendy wire in there. So, yeah, and the tail is actually really helpful, just, you know, to help it stand up. You got the spine going out there. You got the ribs. You got the tubes. My little theory is I think they breathe from these tubes, to be honest. No one really knows. There is a YouTuber called Viral Killer. I don't know if you guys know of him, but he's a really cool YouTuber. He does like videos over Aliens and Predator and Star Wars, lots of Star Wars videos. So he's really cool. You should go check him out. He's got the tubes going up here around his shoulders. Let me move the package out of the way. And then of course you got the dome. Now the dome is translucent, but it's very, very hard to see through it. But if you put it up to light, you can see the skull on the inside, which is really cool. NECA does that, so really cool. And probably the best feature about this Xenomorph figure is that you can open and close the jaw, kind of like the Terminator endoskeletons that I have. However, not only that, but you're also able to take out his inner jaw. You got to grab it right there, and there you go. Really cool, man. That is awesome. I love that. Love that little feature. It's actually very long, and then you just slide it back in there and close it. So. Yeah, just wanted to point that out for you guys. Thought that was very cool. You can't have an alien without, you know, him bursting someone's skull out with that inner jaw. So yeah, I also bought, in case you don't know, I did get 2 of these guys. I have another one right here. I do recommend being very careful with these kind of figures, because I did accidentally, I mean, it took a shelf dive actually. It took a shelf dive and it fell, and the wrist broke. So now this wrist is not able to move, but this one is. So I super glued it, which explains why it's kind of white on his hand. So on this hand right here, it's not. So yeah, and then the problem I have with this one, whenever I was inside the package, its right leg was warped, so it's like bent. Poor guy, you know, he broke his leg. Now he's not gonna be able to run after those humans. But yeah, I'm sure you can fix that though with a hair dryer. So I mean, I've done that before, especially with my Batman animated series figures. They're like really stiff, so I have to like blow dry it to make it, you know, kind of bendable a little bit. It softens the plastic so that you're able to move it. But yeah, I did get 2 of these guys. Really like them. So yeah, so now let's go ahead and jump into articulation. We took a look at the amazing Xenomorph here. Let's take a look at the articulation real quick, and then we'll do size comparison. So for articulation, this big guy has a lot of articulation. We're gonna start with the head, of course, as always. The head does move up that much, does move down that much, and I love how the neck makes it look like it's an actual costume, man. It's like rubber. Look. Like whenever you move the neck, it's just, I don't know, I thought it was really cool. Okay, so the shoulders do not move out that much. That's as high as it goes. You're probably going to break it if you do it any higher. Nothing at the shoulder. You got a double bend at the elbow. Like I said, I broke this, but you're usually able to move the wrist. I can move this one though. And then pivot up and down. He does have an ab crunch, so that is good. In case you want to have him like, you know, going like this or running or, you know, jumping or something. The legs go up that much. He does have that Neca diaper. People have been calling it the Neca diaper, where it does kind of hinder the articulation a little bit, but it's made out of the soft rubber. So the leg is able to go up that much, backward that much. It's able to do the splits. Double bend at the knee. Foot does go down that much, goes up that much, and he does have the ankle pivot. And of course, he does have the double foot right here, like dogs do. So the toes do go up that much. So technically this is kind of his foot now. And like I said, the tail is bendy wire, so you're able to bend that as freely as you want to. So there you have it. Man, this guy is huge. He doesn't even fit my camera, my screen. Look at that, it's crazy. But just to compare how big he is, we're going to bring out some other figures here. Alright, so this is as high as my camera goes. This is as high as my stand goes, so I'm going to have to take it off the stand here. So yes, here is the Alien, as tall as I can get him. Here he is compared to the Amazing Spider-Man figure, the vintage version that I just reviewed. So if you have not seen that review, go back and check it out. So he is very tall, man. He is taller than 6 inches. I can tell you that. So there you have it. And then next to some other NECA figures, here he is next to the NECA Caroline Bendy doll. So she's getting there. She's getting there. And here he is next to the NECA 1989 Batman figure. Yeah, so he's still tall. But let's see if he is taller than the biggest figure in my collection, which is the Diamond Select Age of Ultron Hulk figure. Let's see. He has not beat Hulk yet. No one has beaten Hulk yet. So there you have it, guys. There you have it. And here he is next to the Alien Egg with the face hugger inside. I actually have another one too where it's closed. That's the one where it's open. So yeah, just wanted to kind of point that out real quick. So yeah, there you have it. It's pretty tall. And of course, here he is next to the Star Wars Black Series First Order Stormtrooper. By the way, you wanna look in here, dude? No? You sure? Okay. Your loss. Alrighty, guys. So there you have the review over the NECA Alien Covenant Xenomorph figure. So yeah, you can do a lot of great poses with him, man. I really do love this figure. Highly recommend it. But before I end this review, I just want to make a few announcements, guys, real quick. People of YouTube, you guys have been amazing, and so have my followers on Instagram. So and people have asked for some shout outs. 2 people actually, so I want to make some shout outs real quick. By the way, if you like the content that I put on the channel and you really do love my reviews and you want to see like more behind the scenes stuff or some information about me, feel free to follow me on Instagram. Just type in Rubik's Films and the logo should pop right up. So yeah, I would really appreciate that, guys. No, for real. And feel free to drop a like down below or a comment if you're interested in anything else. So yeah, I want to give a shout out to a Clockwork Review. He's been a long-time subscriber. Thank you very much, dude. You are awesome. Thanks for subscribing. You are a true friend. I message you every now and then. You're cool, man. You're cool. Thanks. And I want to give a shout out to Wolfboy1334 on Instagram. Please go follow him, guys. If you're interested in Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading cards, you like that kind of stuff, and you want to buy some, he sells it. So go straight to him, man. He's got you. He'll hook you up. There you have it. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, this has been Rubik's Film, and I will catch you guys in the next review. Trust me, there will be more reviews. I'll catch you guys later, guys. Peace out.